What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter, and a lot of people always asking me about the GD versus the BD, the war that's out in Chicago, the GDK versus the BDK type of shit. I think we all understand that that's been going on in Chicago. That's well documented. A lot of rappers that lost their life. A lot of regular people who didn't drop songs lost their life. A lot of people think this shit started with the rap shit. Don't get me wrong. I do believe JoJo Death kind of took it to a level that was, it skyrocketed. But people have been killing each other in them communities involved with the BDGD shit for a long time now. I just think the rap is the only reason why you guys know about it. You know, they kind of let us in with the drill culture. Why they had the cameras on Chief Keef and LilDurk wondering where these rappers come from. The cameras kind of looked over their shoulders and seen young people getting killed, mothers getting killed, mothers crying because their sons getting killed, people smoking dead ops. So the violence that kind of went mainstream to the point where it didn't hit New York, it hit London, it hit Jacksonville, all other areas, Detroit, California, and more. A lot of people ain't paying close attention to the point where this shit done got in the mainstream now, where people are picking sides. People are looking at rappers in Chicago and picking which ones they're going to hang with. Look at Kanye West, for instance. I think what he did by fucking with artists in Chicago and shit like that, I think that was his give back, like I always say. You know, I think while he was doing music with some of these guys, he also talked to them, put a little advice in them ears, you know. But at the same time, don't let it go over your head. I don't find it very surprising that Drake didn't pretty much link with LilDurk, several songs. Kanye West didn't link with Rooga. You got to look at this shit now. I'm not saying it was done on purpose, but I think they exactly understand that they're using a little bit of that to their levels. You get what I'm saying? To their advantage, especially with Drake dropping the drill record, then Kanye West getting his drill record leaked and shit like that. These guys see what's going on in Chicago, especially with like a LilDurk and a Rooga. I think that shit could get vicious because there's rumors that Scrap lost his life by some of Durky old homeboys, allegedly. It's rumors that Dusky the Man and other people like Bebe and people who was affiliated with them guys were in true street wars with like some affiliates that was affiliated with Lil Durk. Those are rumors that's on the streets, you know. So I do think the shit could get deadly at the same token. But you got to understand this rap shit is real. You see Future with the word thoughts and all this music, all the rappers talking about the 30s and shit. You see it. The culture is real. And to be honest with you, a lot of people say, man, Drake and them got millions, man. Kanye and them got millions. Don't none of that shit help when it comes to this here. When it comes to this here, anybody can fall victim of it. And we didn't seem to think about this. It's kids getting killed. It's women getting murdered. It's people getting murdered in places we never thought that a person would ever get murdered at. I hate to keep saying it, but guys that lost their life leaving out of jails, leaving out of courtrooms, getting murdered on the E-way, outside of hookah lounges. I wouldn't find it far-fetched that a rapper would be out here trying to make his way to his car and get approached or something like that. You know, guys got to be careful. I understand when you're a little mainstream, you can be protected a little bit more. But we done seen a lot of star rappers, man, who had, you know, protection from the Tupacs to the Biggies to a lot of artists who done lost their life being affiliated with street shit. You know, Tupac lost his life being affiliated with some street shit. You know, Biggie lost his life maybe by accidentally getting involved in some street shit. Street shit always be the key to this shit. So, you know, I think you got to tread lightly on this. I think Kanye was doing a good thing by fucking with artists, but, you know, you guys got to look a little bit over your head and don't let it go over your head. Guys know what's going on in the Chicago industry and they kind of taking from it, you know, and making it their own, believing subliminal messages. I do not find it surprising, even though I think it's for a good reason. And I think Kanye giving back and he helping artists because he's so big and so far-fetched and his life is just so supreme. I don't think he even listens to rappers from Chicago, to be honest with you. I think he got people who put him on the music, you know what I'm saying? But I do think he understands about that street war. And I find it a little suspicious that Drake be linking with LilDurk and Ye be leaking with Rooga. You feel me? That's why I want to ask you a question. Do you think that's a coincidence that Drake be fucking with Rooga fucking with Kanye, Drake fucking with Durk? Do you think that's a coincidence or do you think that's on purpose? I'd love to know what you think. Leave me a comment. It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter.